Hello， 大家好，老刘小叶读英文，今天继续阅读《战争与和平》Chapter 2。我们来数一数有哪些人物出场了。Anna, Prince Vasily, his pretty daughter Helen, and his son Hippolyte, and then the little princess. So today we talk about little princess because she is very charming. Because she have a very pretty little upper lip. Can you imagine? 非常漂亮，非常非常薄的上嘴唇 cannot cover the teeth. So like this. Is it charming? Okay, so anyway. And he also have a delicate dark down here. 一些若隐若现刚刚好的汗毛在这里。他说话的时候呢，这个 upper lip 呢没有办法 cover the teeth. But when it drew down to touch the lower lip, and then make her so charming, so attractive. Can you imagine? Have you ever met this type of people? Or your friend have very, very pretty little upper lip? Okay. 如果到这里你还感兴趣，那我们就继续听下去。
Hi everyone.
Hello, 大家好。
Great. So we're gonna pick up again in chapter 2. I know that we've read these pages, but it's good to sort of like just understand what's happening, okay? Because in the previous chapter, it was basically two people, right?
Yes, for chapter 1, Prince and Anna.
But now we get a bunch of more people showing up. So it's good to sort of like keep track of these people, you know. We don't know how important they will be, but at least I think it's kind of good to just keep count of them. So we got a couple of new people coming in. One of them is
Helen.
Yes, that's a daughter.
Yeah,
daughter, Prince Vasily's daughter.
Yeah.
And then we also have Princess Bolkónskaya, right?
Princess
Bolkónski's
wife.
Right, correct.
Yes.
Right. And then let's go. And we know that she's married and pregnant, correct. And then she does, and then we also know we met the son also. So both came, the son and daughter, Prince Vasily's. Hippolyte came with his friend called Montemart.
Yeah, Hippolyte and Montemart.
Right, and then that's probably his friend. And then also the Abbé Morio, which is one of Anna's friend. I guess somebody she knows who is religious, right? She mentioned him before.
Where?
Abbé Morio.
This one.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, we don't know too much about him. And then we just met the aunt, which nobody likes to talk about, so we can skip this one. So
nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk to her.
But they have to greet him.
But it's interesting. What I'm interested here is actually two things. How Anna uses her aunt. Maybe uses is not a good word. But we don't understand like
why Anna want everybody to greet.
We don't know that.
Yes.
But for sure we sort of get an understanding maybe at least if she didn't do that. If Anna did not do this, what would happen? Nobody would talk to this aunt. For sure, right?
Yes.
Because it's not like anybody knows her. So you can think of Anna a couple ways, right? So maybe she's trying to help her aunt. But I think another one that's very interesting to me is that what is she looking for, right? So she's looking at people too. So when she brings people, so every visitor that comes in, she brings to the aunt.
Yeah.
And then what's she doing after she brings to the aunt?
She look at the people and look at her aunts.
Yeah.
And
well, we know what her aunt does because her aunt does everything the same.
Same thing.
To everyone. She does the same thing to everyone. So she actually doesn't care so much about her aunt, I think, in this case. So she's actually observing her guests. She's like she's observing whether the guests, how they treat her aunt, kind of.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
silent approval. Right?
Well, it could be a silent approval, but she maybe, why is she staying there to look at it? Because she probably knows her aunt, nobody wants to talk to her aunt, and just want to see how people treat her aunt, I think.
It's a good guess.
Yeah. Okay, let's go next one.
Let's continue.
Right. The young Princess Bolkónskaya had brought some work in a gold-embroidered velvet bag. So okay, so we can just stop here.
Okay.
So she brought some work. She's
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's what kind of, let's guess, what kind of work is it?
In her bag.
Yeah, what kind of work is it? What kind of work?
I don't know. The
Probably
gold-
sewing, right? Sewing work, probably.
Sewing. Oh,
Maybe she's
like-
making some socks for her son or whatever.
Oh,
It could be.
She's pregnant.
Right. Or son or daughter, I don't know.
So this gold.
Gold is just a type of, like, it just says it has gold threading on it.
Threading, so
Velvet bag is just a type of cloth. Not very important to
Oh,
remember those
okay.
things. Her pretty little upper lip. So this is actually kind of interesting. So her pretty little upper lip. So do you know what part of the body that is?
Yes, it's the lip, right?
Yeah.
嘴
So
唇上
first it
嘴唇
says it's little and pretty, which is kind of interesting, right?
pretty little. Yeah, if woman's mouth is little, that means beautiful in China.
Okay, I don't know about whether I want to say
Maybe
anything
the
like
same
that.
thing in
But I'm
Russian.
just saying that in this case, we already know that she's kind of small person in
Yeah.
general, and she has a pretty
Pretty.
upper lip. She doesn't say
Yes.
anything about the lower lip, but she has a pretty upper lip,
Upper lip.
on which a delicate dark down was just perceptible.
Huh?
Okay, so a delicate dark down. So that's interesting.
It's on her
Yeah,
upper lip.
yeah,
It's a delicate dark down.
yeah. Well, down is kind of like
Down means
okay, like a little baby chicken, like chicks.
yeah.
They call that down. Like they don't have feathers yet. Kind of just like just kind of this little hair, right?
Oh, little hair.
So she has a little bit delicate dark down. So not ve-
汗毛.
yeah, so a little bit on
Little
her
bit
upper lip.
because she's a
Just
woman.
just perceptible.
Perceptible means just
You can
good.
just about to see it. It's not very
Not
it's
very-
not
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 very
very
dark.
obvious, but
Oh.
just about you can see this little bit of dark perceptible, and
Okay.
was too short for her teeth. So
Which
then
is too short for her
her
teeth?
lip.
Her lip
So that
is
means that her teeth shows up a little bit. Okay,
Oh, he always showed other people her teeth.
no, it's not she's showing. It's just her upper lip was too short.
Cannot cover the
Yes.
teeth.
But it lifted all more sweetly. So that means like so it's more sweet. I don't know what that means, but it says
So the it means the
Lip.
upper lip
yeah, lifted
lifted
all more
the-
sweetly.
more sweetly.
Because it's kind of like uncovering her teeth maybe, and was especially charming when she occasionally drew it down to meet her lower lip. And so when she drew it down, because sometimes yeah, I guess you can try to imagine what it would look like. But she has a small upper lip, number one, and then
Yes.
when she goes up, you probably can see some of her teeth. And this
now
is when
she
you
go
bring it down, it's kind of especially charming. So you can
Especially
imagine
charming.
charming, yeah.
Oh,
So you can try to imagine what that looks like. It's up to you.